Hello, I'm Certified Moth, and thank you for stopping into my video. Today I'm going to be doing another old sketchbook tour. This was my second ever sketchbook. It's just the Canson XL, I guess probably mixed media? I don't really know. This doesn't look like the normal ones, but I think that's what it is. Not really much going on in the cover. It's just dirty. So this sketchbook was from November 28th, 2018 to February 8th, 2019. So I was ages, 13 to 14 during this. And my first little opening page was Coon from the webtoon Tower of God. I was so obsessed with that at that age. This honestly, you can definitely tell I had a very loose grasp on anatomy and also my own style. That hair does not match the style I was going for. And this is going to be an interesting sketchbook to show because I drew on some of the pages, like the other opposite sides of the pages, but not others. Of course, that makes sense. I don't really think these are any characters. I think I just drew them for the sake of drawing them. That's kind of suspicious though, because she has the double earrings like Coon from Tower of God does, so there might have been some connection there, it's hard to say. This page, I was just playing around with some more alcohol markers and stuff. These weren't Copics, I had Copics, but these were those kind of cheap brand. You can kind of tell they're just not quite as nice as the Copics are. Drew an eye, whatever that is, that might have been me. I don't get the point of this comic I made. Yeah, the That's What She Said joke in the office was funny. Why is this funny to draw then? Yeah, it's a joke, you're supposed to laugh at it. What's the point? I don't understand. Trying to draw heads from, or these aren't even really different angles. I was trying to draw them all from the same angle, which was this sort of looking from sort of backwards into the side, but I didn't realize that heads have quite a lot of mass to them, so these all look so interesting. Cool, this one's just randomly sideways. That's just a random character. I don't think she's from anything, and that's Coon. Pretty cool. Those are long legs. I had a really bad habit of that. I mean, I still do. I still sometimes draw legs really long, but it was bad. What does this mean, drawn in my style? Was I planning to do something on this page? I think that's, yeah, from what I wrote, it's Suyu from My Hero Academia. It does not look like her. I guess that's why I wrote it down, because it didn't look like her. And who are these characters? Dieter and Shin-A. I don't know what these are from. Probably a webtoon. This one also says drawn in my style. I think this one definitely was a draw this in your style that I found and I never posted it. It looks bad. I mean, it could have been worse, but wow. That hoodie, that hood is very interesting. I'm not quite sure how that's working, but okay. This was planning for the piece literally on the next page, and then this was, I think these were watercolor markers. I honestly don't hate this. I mean, it's very saturated, definitely way more than what I would do now, but it is interesting looking, the way I let it drip and everything. Or I don't even know if I let it drip or if I just drew it to look like that, but it's not too bad. Oops. This is Bomb from Tower of God. You can tell this was around Christmas time, or I think I was doing a Christmas prompt list. Yeah, it was December prompt list. The day one was lights. Didn't do anything on the back of that page. That's Coon again. Wait, that was also day 2. It was ice. And that was probably the day 3 of that prompt list. Bomb again. which was Aurora Borealis. If that's what I thought the prompt was meaning, was just like colorful, I guess that works, but I really should have been like pushing myself more, because that would have been a really cool idea to actually draw Aurora Borealis with these pens. Randomly vertical in the book again. I did this so much in some of my sketchbooks where I would just like randomly switch from page to page, and now it makes it so annoying to look at. That was day 4, blankets. That's actually a cute drawing, I don't mind it. I don't like all the little white parts around this line art, but whatever. This was, hold on, what day was this? I lose track. Day 5, skating. I don't hate this again. I actually redrew this. I was planning to make a video out of it, and then I just didn't. Go me. Yeah, it was, actually I had the entire thing drawn, it was ready, and then I realized I didn't hit record on the speed paint. Or no, I hit record and like, it didn't. It was just recording audio, not visuals. That was kind of disappointing, but I'll put it up on screen. The redraw from like, it was just a couple months ago, or last month. I'm assuming this was just sledding as the prompt. Yeah, day 6 sledding. Didn't finish it. Was this also Kuhn? Okay, yeah, this would have been Kuhn and Baum as well, because I decided for every single prompt in this I wanted to do them, or at least one of them. I think I gave up after this though. Yep, this is the drawing I gave up on. This would have been day 7 snowman, I assume. I couldn't commit to monthly drawing prompt lists. Sick, another sideways page. I don't hate that. I mean, it's kind of lifeless and ugly and boring, but it could be worse, I guess. That's an interesting drawing. So I was trying to do that thing, you know, where like, these are all the correct proportions of like, how far apart everything is. Like the nose is as wide as the corners of the eyes, the lips are as wide as the center of the eyes, but like, I hate that method. It's just not really all that accurate, and it looks bad, especially like, at least it looks good when you're doing it with realism, but if you have any sort of stylization, it just looks wrong because it doesn't really let you stylize. I just personally am not a fan of that method. Upside down page, that's fun. I don't think these are characters from anything. I drew a lot of characters who are just from nothing. Oh, but she has a double earring too. That could also be a reference to Kuhn in some way, but this was a girl, yeah. This was somebody in my grades OC. I didn't do her justice. It was a cool OC. Just really boring anime heads. This one's scary. Why is the ear like on the jaw? Why is it there? I don't understand. I don't think she's from anything. I think I just randomly drew her, but that's definitely Baum. You know, it's hard to say because it just looks like any basic boy with short hair. But I can tell because A, I didn't draw any guys besides him, and also B, I gave him Kuhn's earrings because, okay, whatever, I guess that's what we do. And then this was like the Thorn from Tower of God, and then the Black March. Another character that's not from anything. That's kind of terrifying. Why is the head shaped like that? I think this was supposed to be my hand. I can tell because it has fat fingers. This part is definitely misshapen. I mean, for what I was doing at the time, it's not that bad. It's just not that good either. More Baum. Why would I would just like scribble on there. I know this is a mechanical pencil, and then just like, why would I do it that way? Because you can still see all the mechanical pencil lines because mechanical pencils aren't really made for blending. Then this Was this me? Yeah, I think this was a self-insert for Tower of God. Because, I mean, this looks nothing like me, but just knowing who I was at the time, that's probably what this was. A bow. Pretty cool. That was probably definitely Hunger Games inspired. More Tower of God. You can't even tell who these characters are. It's kind of embarrassing. That's either Wangnan or Jihad, like young Jihad. I can't even tell. Kun, Bomb, and Rachel? Yeah, that would be Rachel. I can only tell because of the items I have besides them. They just don't look... They all look like just literally the same person with slightly different hairstyles pasted on. And I don't know what this was. Tore out 2 pages for some reason. I don't hate this page. It's not that bad. I mean, this head is really lacking in skull space. The angling of the space is kind of odd, but it's not too bad. Same with this one. And I don't hate the style, like, I don't love it. That's why I don't draw like this anymore, but it's not as bad as it could be. Drawing some eyes. They're kind of mediocre, but whatever. This feels kind of vaguely Miku inspired. I don't know, it's hard to say. And this was Viol from Tower of God. And then this was Kun and Bomb, and like I think this must have still been December because he's wearing Christmas socks. This is so boring. I did so many boring things at this age, like, come on, do better. Luna. That's an OC I never redrew again, ever. Huh. Maybe I'll have to redesign her sometime. She's not too bad. I mean, she's not that good, but she's not too bad either. And these little headshots, I don't know what these were from. Were these like OCs? I don't know. This kind of feels like it might have been for like a Musical.ly or a TikTok. I don't remember what it was at the time, but just like the way it's all so similar. What's wrong? This probably would have been Control, the song Control. Just knowing me, who I was at that time. Long ass legs, bad, mediocre eye. Luna, I think again. What do I mean, I think? Obviously that's her. She was like the most creative thing I had going for me at this time. Her again. The star eyes, they don't really work with the style. I think it would have been better if it had been like a circle with a star inside of it rather than just a star. It just looks weird. I also, if I were doing this now, I wouldn't do a 5-pointed star, I'd do a 4-pointed star because those look better, in my opinion. Is this that same demon OC from earlier? Who was she? Oh no. What's that song called? I don't know, it's that Aishite song. Oh my god, no. That's so embarrassing. This was definitely for Musical.ly / TikTok. This is so 13-year-old core. Oh, Splatoon drawing. Even at the time I realized this was bad, like I gave up on it. So then I redrew it like this, and honestly, I don't hate it. It could be better. You can tell I didn't understand how the hair worked, like, that is not normal. But yeah, still main ink roller, my love, I love, it's the best weapon, I don't care. Ooh, I was really into Splatoon at the time. I'm actually kind of getting back into it now, so this is fun to see. I feel like at this age I was actually like really good at these chibi head sprite things. It's kind of too bad this got covered up with ink. I think I remember being sad about it at the time. More Splatoon. So, like, these are actually cute. But I could only draw basically chibi headshots well. Everything else was shit. More Splatoon. Was this some sort of OC? I can't even tell, but like, I don't think these don't look like clothes you'd find in the game. So I would assume so. I don't remember making these OCs at all. I need to like go back and revisit all these. Oh, wow. That looks like Viol from Tower of God. That face angle is... it's interesting. Yeah, that's not how hands work, but okay. And then I redrew that Viol thing bigger, but it literally doesn't look any better than the small versions. Look at those hands. Oh my god. Arms and legs bending. The straight arm is bad, but honestly, yeah, for like, again, what I was doing at the time, this was pretty good, although I don't remember implementing these things into my work at all. I think I was just doing these and like not really doing a good job of translating them into what I did. Yeah. More Viol. I mean, like, you can see I'm getting like a little bit of definition in the legs, but like not the normal way. It looks odd. It looks like tumors. Were these more OCs? I don't know. I like that I tried to draw the same thing in like both my styles, but they both look so shit because I didn't give the head any extra space for the brain. Oh my gosh. I can't keep going on about how bad my side profiles are, or were. This looks like another OC that I just completely abandoned. What was with that style of like where the eyes would go off the sides of the head, where like the eyelashes and eyes would just go over the sides? That was an interesting choice to make. This body is interesting, like where is the shoulder? Why is this happening? What is happening here? Like, again, it's tumor core. This was We Happy Few fan art. Did Call Me Kevin ever play this? I might have been watching his playthrough and then drew this. I never played it myself. I'm kind of the opinion that it was executed kind of poorly, but it's a really interesting game idea, and also made in Canada. Super cool, awesome. This drawing isn't that bad. Like, again, you can see a total lack of understanding of how the body anatomy worked, but like when I was drawing in a really simplistic style, it looked better than when I tried to go more realistic. No, oh no. These are My Hero Academia drawings. They're not that good. Honestly, they could be a lot worse. I really like, actually, I was playing around with nose styles. I actually really like the way I drew these. And I like that I was trying. It took me like another, what, 5 years after this to, again, start working on noses, or 4 years. So, you know what, I was trying. I can't hate on myself too much for that. So I wrote here, I got angry and colored everything gray. Kill me. I don't remember why I did that. I guess these were probably some OCs, again playing with like nose shapes. And I guess I colored them in and like maybe I didn't like the colors, so I just did a gray over everything. But yeah, it looks kind of shit. Oh, a Tower of God comic. That's cool. Yeah, come on, how many times do I need to apologize? Once. No. Yeah, that's... If that's what 14-year-old me thought was funny... I was gonna say I can't hate on it, but I can hate on it. I can hate on this so much. But I'm not going to. Probably a random character I came up with on the spot. A cat. Honestly, I don't hate this. This would be fun to redraw, maybe. I mean, there's nothing really special about it, But I do like that I was playing around with like the angle of the head. Were these self-portraits? Oh my god, they were! Because I wrote here, me predicting my haircut. I got my haircut short. It didn't look anything like this. I don't think I can really call this predicting my haircut, but I think I cut this before, I drew these before I knew I was allowed to get my haircut. I think that's why I wrote that. I was so excited about getting my haircut. It was a big deal for me. And it's been like 5 years and I'm finally like starting to grow my hair out again a bit. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Random characters. These are kind of terrifying. Another random character. Ugh. I don't know, they're so bad. Like, why was I not? I would just leave it like this. Like, clean up your sketches. Like, I sketch messily, but like, I have standards. Look what was happening here. Why didn't I clean up these lines? Why are the eyes just like single lines and awful looking? Where are the eyebrows? Where are the eyelids? Where's anything? Where's my sense of how hair works? Like, it got worse throughout the sketchbook how I drew hair. That's bad. Another upside down page? Okay. New Year? What? Was that all in... That was all in December? What the hell? What was going on? Was I just like... I guess... This must have been one of those phases I went through where I would like draw constantly all day, every day, basically. Wait, I was just turning 13 here? I thought I was 14. Oh! So I guess all that stuff, I was 12 during all that last part of the sketchbook and turning... No, I was 13 through all that stuff. Because this was January 1st. I turned 14 like 2 days after this. Never mind. I was so confused for a second. I guess it's Luna? I don't know who that is. An I. Splatoon. Viol. I don't know who that is, but like same hairstyle as that. I don't know what's happening here. Kun? Maybe? Or is that not? I can't tell. And then Kun and Bomb. Really shitty, messed up. What is that called? Not calligraphy. Handwriting. You can tell how much I handwrite considering that I can't even remember what it's called. Bomb. Look at those feet. Oh my gosh, why did I just draw them as like triangles? That's really awesome. Oh my god. Like, you can stylize feet as triangles, but not like this. That's not how it goes. Oh my god. The thigh gap is like almost as big as the thighs themselves are. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna hate on how long the arms are because I still draw hands like basically going down to the knees. Whoops. I was coloring these in with green and pink markers. At least, you know, I was trying to play around with shading. I didn't understand the planes of the face or of anything, but I was trying at least, I guess. Why did I waste a whole page on this? Artist culture is dreaming about receiving 5 sketchbooks as a gift and deciding to start a drawing in each one and waking up in a cold sweat because that was terrifying. What? I mean, I kind of get it. Like, if I got 5 sketchbooks, I would go through them one by one. I would never start one before I finished the next, but like, why did I need to write this down and take up a whole page? What? How has my handwriting actually kind of gotten worse than it was at this age? It's... Okay. I guess I was using this page to catch marker bleed through. I don't know why it's not at the end of the sketchbook. More Juvenile Grace. What's going on with this marker? This is more of that watercolor marker, but like, what? I guess I finally figured out you can water that stuff down, but I didn't figure out how to do it. I just figured out I could do it. I was gonna make characters based off foods. I only did warm milk and oranges, and neither of them actually look interesting. I should revisit that, because that's actually a really fun idea that I'd like to do. And wow, oh my god. This was my spider-sona at this age. How has time moved this fast? That's awful. Oh, what the hell? Terrible design, by the way. What's going on here? Why am I so skinny? Why is my hair up in a high ponytail? What's happening? I don't know. Ew. Maybe I'll like put a picture of my current spider-sona. Actually, I'm still not happy with it, but like, it's better than this. Very much. Wait, was this 2019 or 2018? I'm so bad. Okay, yeah. This was very 2019 humor. Nico kneecaps. Yeah. What is this? And then that's the guy from why can't I remember? Yeah, Spider-Verse. Oh my god. My brain is like rotting away as I speak. Playing around some more with those watercolor pens. Wow, super cool. That looks so bad. I drew a Sally face. I don't know anything about Sally face, but at the time it was like super popular online, or at least in the spaces I was. I saw a lot of fan art for it and I was like, that looks cool. Hey, it's Luna again. Is that her color palette? That sucks. More random characters. Ooh, okay. What's happening here? Was this a vent, or was I just being an angsty teen? I don't feel like this was a vent. But wow, I really got everything going in. I got that stiff-ass pose. I've got like the skirt blowing in the wind. I actually don't hate that. It's like, it's bad, but it looks interesting. I've got the neck cut off. I've got the big like Steven Universe Ghibli tears. I don't know. And then I've got like the spirals crossed out over the face. Okay. Then there's this character. This looks very Miku inspired because there's that big square hair tie that Miku has, but I don't think that was Miku. Then I drew some bad hands. Oh boy, more My Hero Academia fan art. Awesome. Super cool, not embarrassing at all. These are all so bad. This is when it's horrible. I discovered the little circles in the corners of the mouth. No, this changed my art for like way too long. It looks bad with my style. It just does, but I kept doing it. I remember that I used to draw this character literally all the time in all my schoolwork. Who are they? They're it's kind of RT game core, but I don't even know if I watched him at that age. I don't know. It also is kind of, I don't know, it kind of gives Bill Cipher vibes. Like, again, chronically online teen. I never really watched Gravity Falls, but like, I'm sure it got uploaded into my visual like memory to draw him at some point. More of that character, more of that shitty little circle in the corners of the mouths. Weird and fucked up pose. This actually really looks like my style from my first sketchbook, which is weird. I don't know why I went back to it. And then there was more My Hero Academia fan art. Okay. I feel like I wasn't just drawing wolves for the sake of drawing them. Like, okay, these don't look like wolves. I know. I feel like I might have been drawing these because I think a classmate gave me a drawing sheet done of a wolf, and I was like, I'm the artist of my grade. I can draw this better. Why was I like that as a kid? Like, I would never do that now. But that might have been what this was. I don't know. Oh, this was January 11th? I was filling out so many pages in my sketchbook. I mean, I guess I fill out a lot now, but like for the age I was filling out a lot. And I mean, I guess that's fair because all of them were bad and shitty and really fast. That's some Airy from My Hero Academia. They're not awful, like that one's okay, that's okay. This one's kind of bad. Trying to figure out how to draw skirts. Did not figure out how to draw skirts, these look bad. I feel kind of bad in insulting little 14-year-old me's art, but like at the same time, I wasn't trying. Like, you know, if I was trying, I wouldn't have been insulting this, but like, I wasn't trying to improve, I wasn't trying to make good art, I wasn't trying hard. So I'm going to hate it myself, I deserve it. Yeah, more of those watercolor pens. I don't hate this. It's not good. I don't hate it though. I remember I was over at my cousin's house doing this, and the one kid, like one of my cousin's friends was over, and he was like, told me to draw a zombie. So immediately I went in with my obviously superior ideas, and I was trying to do like a more realistic zombie with like actual flesh tone, and then he was like, no, zombies are green. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like too much of a little coward to stand up for myself. And then the kid showed me how he thought I should have drawn it. And somebody else, I think this was either my cousin or his friend, did this one as well. Okay, that's not too bad. I think this was also by my cousin. I don't hate this little doodle. I'm not justifying reading this comic with... I'm not justifying it. I won't read it, but I think this would have been Coonbomb. Probably. That's embarrassing. This is literally nothing. This was like for class. We were doing like a project where we had to build something that was like, I don't know, sustainable or something. I don't even know. I hated that project. I didn't care about it. More of that watercolor pen. I don't hate this one. I think masks are really interesting to try work with in art. I feel like you could do some really interesting stuff with this. I just didn't do any of that. And then I don't hate this. I mean, it annoys me so much that I wouldn't clean up the sketch and I'd just go in with my watercolor markers. Like, even if I didn't line it, I could have at least cleaned the sketch up a little bit. My Hero Academia, and then Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. I remember I drew like a finished version of this. Actually, I drew it twice. I did it digitally, and it was for like, it was supposed to be for a art assignment or art project where it was like draw your favorite cartoon character. But then I was like, I don't even know if I'm allowed to do digital for this. So without asking, I just completely redid it all again with watercolors, and it looked kind of bad. And I remember my mom saw it, and she saw there was like blood on the knife, and she was like, I don't want you drawing stuff like that anymore. And I was like, okay. And I was so embarrassed, and genuinely for like, I think quite a while after that, I would refuse to draw anything like that. I think that's more spider-sona. This is actually really good for the time. I mean, it's not that good, but like, it's pretty good. Again, just like random characters. I don't know who they were. More random characters. That's very anime girl inspired. Okay. Random characters. Her hair, like her face looks like it's dripping. That's really terrifying. Again, I'm not justifying this by reading it out loud. It's embarrassing. More like wolf things. More of those. More random characters who weren't from anything. You can tell I actually made something I was proud of because I cut it out using an X-Acto knife. I actually really like this outfit. I should work with that again. But I accidentally cut out 2 pages with the X-Acto knife, so yeah. trying to figure out how to draw cats. You know what? I was actually trying to learn here. Like, I tried to draw one without reference, and this, I took notes of everything I did wrong, and then I did one with reference. That's not too bad of a way to learn. I mean, the reference one still isn't that good, but like, whatever. More cats. They aren't that bad. You can't even tell that I used to have a Warriors phase because it was sort of before I started doing art, so I wasn't really drawing cats that much. Which is too bad because I wish I could draw them better than I do. More random doodles. That's terrifying. That is so scary. Oh my god. Staring into my soul. More random characters. Why did I do this? Like, why didn't I have OCs? It's so odd to me now. I like how you can see like all this, I think it was chocolate milk I spilled on the page. That's nasty. How long have you been able to see this? Quite a while. I was working with those same shitty markers from the beginning of the book. That's an interesting shirt design. I think I could like update this and use it for new drawings. Yeah, I think these are all just more random characters. I like how quickly I abandoned giving them interesting or unique noses. I was only reminded of that because I saw this guy. And then, again, a random character. Who is she? What is she from? What does she do? Why is she here? Why is she in the same off-the-shoulder sweater, leggings, and boots that every single character I drew at 14 was? And then there's the last page. It was a little okay sign that I did a sort of Zentangle in. So yeah, that was my second ever sketchbook. Wow. I definitely want to go back and revisit some of the characters and drawings from this because, I mean, this was the first time I ever tried doing a lot of stuff. It's a very boring sketchbook. I didn't do much, which is kind of disappointing. But, you know, in a couple sketchbooks after this, things start to get a little bit more interesting. It's not just all the same boring random character. Like, I don't know, it's still confused. It baffles me that I would draw so many characters and like not keep them or save their designs for anything else. I don't know. Anyways, I've probably talked for way too long. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. Or, you know, let me know if there's anything you'd want to see me redraw, any characters you'd like to see me redesign. I'd have a lot of fun doing that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.